sins of commission and sins of omission, right? I'm not so sure you can do something to somebody who sat in a board meeting and decided that all the diamonds be taken out of the country, and they simply were in that meeting and they never said, no, we can't do that. It's an error of omission that somebody did not do their work as expected. Or I think all you can do is to relieve them of the responsibility. But there are sins of commission where somebody deliberately prejudices an institution, such as ZMDC, prejudices an institution, government institution, a private institution, and prejudices the people of Zimbabwe of that which was supposed to benefit them. I think that then becomes criminal. But the moment somebody says, but can we find can we meet somewhere, then it becomes wrong. It becomes wrong, morally wrong. And the Zimbabweans are expecting your board of directors to be a clean board of directors. A clean board of directors that performs its functions, delivers to the people of Zimbabwe, and at the end of it, you can go away and say, we came, we did something, and we made a contribution. We created jobs. I addressed MMCZ and I said to them, you are given very strategic positions. Positions that enable you to create jobs, 500 jobs there, 100 jobs there. Now every time you walk the street and you see the young people without jobs, you must say to yourself, perhaps I'm not working hard enough. The fact of kids walking on the street without jobs, when you have these strategic positions, must say to you that perhaps you need to work a little bit more, that you need to do a bit more. Perhaps if you started that other activity, it would take some 5 or 6 young people from the street. That is our responsibility. That is why we are here. To do things for others, not to do things for ourselves. And doing things for others is much more difficult than doing things for ourselves. Because there is that personal interest that drives you when you do things for yourself. Now, having been myself a board member in the past, I know that if you're put as a board member of a state enterprise, it is very easy to simply say, yeah, but we are waiting for the shareholder to inject money, and then we will work. I want to say it from the onset, that your shareholder does not have financial resources. All we have is the support that we can give you to ensure that you leverage, that you think of ways of raising resources, whether it be raising resources through joint venture partnerships, through loans and credits and all those. You will have yourselves to think about these things so that you provide money to the various institutions. And so that's the side of the debt. We hope that as you revive them, you will create significant chunks of jobs. I think that there are not less than 3,000 jobs to be created or recreated by bringing back Shabani Mashaba back into action. There are several jobs to be created by bringing back to life the gold mines, Kama TV, bringing it back, and so on and so forth. So I really want to emphasize on these matters so that the board can fully and profoundly debate these matters and work out solutions and be proactive and active. We want to see action on the ground. There is nobody else. If ZMDC goes into a joint venture with Mbaga or with any foreign company, it is you who we have asked to be there who should know the details of what is happening in that company. And I think that we have lost a lot of ground. We have lost opportunities. We have lost resources. And I think we have not benefited as much as we should have if our people seconded to these institutions had done what they are expected to do by the government. But I want you to know that we have a lot of confidence in the team. We look up to you. We know that all of you, with your various areas of strength, will be able to make a contribution. I urge that as much as possible. I know Lamrangari is an experienced person, and I know that you will foster unity between and amongst your board members. I hope that the board members themselves will be custodian and will be policy givers to your management team. We want you to build a strong management team. To put it in the context of His Excellency the President's words, he wants a revolutionary board. He wants a board that will take this country into the future. He emerges from the proposition that he made at the inaugural speech, in his inaugural speech, where he said the mining sector will be the centerpiece of our economic recovery. Now, if the mining sector is going to be the centerpiece of our economic recovery, it becomes obvious that the institutions that are in the mining sector, and more specifically the one that you have been appointed to, must play a critical role in ensuring that that centerpiece role is fulfilled, and that the results can permeate into other institutions and into the rest of the economy. It is important for you to note that in broad terms there are things that were left by the previous board, things that must be fulfilled, and these include, and I'll start with the resuscitation of the dead. You have in your portfolio a whole list of dead institutions, starting with Shabani Mashaba, going all the way to the gold mines, all the way to the copper mines, which combine with tantalite, from Kamativi, if you like, to Mangura, from Mangura to Shane. All these properties are properties that sit on your balance sheet, and yet do very little to enhance your balance sheet. And it becomes a responsibility of the board to ensure that all these entities are given life once again.